Craig Road in Pecos. Sunday, August 29th, 4 p.m. Come on out to the final concert at the venue.
Hey, it is Deacon T, and I'm here on the hot... Whoa, there you go. It's Deacon T, and I'm here on the hot seat with IC Jonez, and we're ready for the segment on Deacon T's Hot Topics, which today I want to talk about moving on. Moving on, you know, and not getting hung up where you are, not getting hung up on what you don't have, or not getting hung up on what got taken away from you. And I was doing some reading yesterday, and I got to thinking about people in the Bible and people who overcame real adversity and people who've overcome things to become, whether they're famous or not, to become really fulfilled people in their lives. And how it's easy to get hung up when you're down. It's easy to get tied up in what hasn't gone right. It's easy to get bogged down in mess and junk in your life. It's easy for that stuff to take seed and to take root in your life and to tie you up and twist you up in a bunch of knots so you can't get to where God has you going. And we all know people, we all do, who whenever you talk to them, you'd be like, just say hi and keep walking. You don't want to say, hey, how you doing? Because if you say how you doing, they're going to tell you, oh, woe is me, this is wrong, baby mama this, my grandmother did this, my dad did this, oh, my job did this, my boss ain't this, my cousin ain't this, my girlfriend ain't that. And they're going to just wear you out with all the negativity that's in their life. And that's all they talk about. Let me tell you, when you speak things into existence, they take root. And just as easily as good things take root, so do things that are negative. We've all seen people have beautiful lawns. Well, guess what? That's because they get rid of the weeds. Because if you don't get rid of the weeds, they're going to grow up just as much as the grass. And actually, the weeds will choke out the grass. The weeds will choke out your good plants. And it's the same in our lives. We need to take whatever situations God has put us in and realize that we are there for a reason and we're there for a season. We're not there forever. And if we're there longer than we think we ought to be there, then I'm going to suggest that what we do is look at what is it that God's trying to teach me or God's trying to get me to see, which is why he's keeping me in this spot where I'm not comfortable. Everybody out there, me, you, all of us, go through things all the time. What I try to do is not let those things take root, because those roots start to come together and get stronger and stronger. And before you know it, you're a product of the negative things that have happened rather than a product of the positive things. You're stuck in the negativity instead of moving forward in positive situations to where God has you going in your life. Where you are today, and I don't care where you are today is not where God wants you to be in the future. I read about this guy. This is super interesting. I had never heard of him before. And this is in the early 1900s. And there was a guy who was a very, very good baseball player all through school. And he had visions and dreams of going to the major leagues. And he was in an accident on his farm and had his index finger cut off and most of his middle finger cut off. And if you don't know anything about baseball, you use your index finger and your middle finger are your primary fingers you use to control the ball when you throw it. And this guy had been a third baseman, but he taught himself how to throw the ball just using the half of his middle finger that was left and his ring finger and his pinky. And he actually made it into the minor leagues. And he was playing third base. And a coach was standing behind him and noticed that because of this strange grip he had, when he threw the ball to first base, The ball would move all around and up and down. And he thought to himself, man, that'd be a really hard ball for somebody to hit. So he had this guy go out to the pitching mound and start to throw pitches instead of playing on third base. And because of this strange grip, nobody on the team could hit any of his pitchers. And this guy, whose name is Mordecai Brown, went on to become one of the greatest pitchers during the first 2 decades of the 1900s. From 1900 to about 1920, he was one of the greatest pitchers. And it's because he threw this crazy curveball and this crazy knuckleball, and it was all due to the fact that he couldn't grip the ball like in a normal way. He had to grip it with the fingers he had left. So what I want to ask you to do today is not to look at what you don't have, or not to look at the negative situation you're in, but to look at what you got left. Look at what you do have. Look at the 2.5 fingers you do have, not the 1.5 fingers you don't have. Be like Mordecai Brown. Learn how to do something great with what you got. The reason he didn't have those 2 fingers is because God knew that he was going to do something great with the other 3. He knew that. You think God doesn't know what we're going through, or God doesn't know how we're going to overcome it or not overcome it? Be positive. Look at the positive situations in your life. Look at what you do have and focus on that. Focus on learning when you're in valleys in your life, when you're in downtimes, when you lose those first 2 fingers. Instead of saying life is over, think about, what am I going to do with my life with the 2.5 fingers I have left? It's a totally different view on who you are and how you're going to get there. Sure, we all have down days. Sure, we all have bad situations. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it's not appropriate to be down for a minute. But I'm talking about when it's been way more than a minute and we're still down. And most importantly and most terrifying is when we're not moving, when we become fixated in the problem, when we become fixated in the situation, when we become fixated on what's not happening or what didn't happen or what did happen years ago. And again, how many of us know people who are still talking about stuff that happened when they were on their first job 5 years ago, or when they were in high school, or what happened at their home with their parents 20 years ago? And they still talking about that mess all the time. How many of us know that we all know people who have become just so negative in their life that they're not fun to be around? And when they come around, you really don't want to be around them. You love them. They're great people, but they have just become so dark and gloomy that I know for me, I choose not to be around people like that because I don't want them feeding that negativity into my spirit. Get yourself positive people around you, uplifting people, people who can be there when bad things happen to you to say to you, hey, the time for mourning is over. It's time to move on. It's time to move up. It's time to where God has called out for you to be. It's time to move towards your destiny. So the message today is move on. Move on. In your life, in your relationships, in your job, in your past. Learn from what you went through. Learn from what you went through. Learn how to use it to be better, to be bigger, to be great. I love y'all. I love bringing you these messages, these messages of hope and of positivity. And if you like this, I want you to join me Sunday mornings at 10 o'clock Pacific time on roomserviceradio.com, on Deacon Tom Moore Facebook and YouTube, or on Deacon TLV on the Instagram. I'm on there live. I'll give you about 45 minutes of real positive, uplifting word, little techniques and tools to help your life be easier, to help you maximize your potential, to help you get the most out of your life, to get where God wants you to be. And we're going to do all that in the context of the Bible. So until Sunday morning when I see you, God bless you. And just remember this, God's going to see you through, and I'm going to pray for you. Be blessed, everybody. I love you.
Dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy. I'm a motherfucking dope boy. I'm a dope I'm a motherfucking dope boy. I'm a dope boy. Big stumping in my dope boys. I'm a dope boy. Hustling for that dope boy. I'm a dope boy. I'm a motherfucking dope boy. I'm a dope boy. Dope boy. Dope boy. Dope boy. Dope boy. Motherfucking dope boy. Dope boy. Dope boy. Dope boy. I'm trapping like it's 1994. Junkies at the dope. Best price and I got the best dope. I'ma get them Uchis out of hoe. Going fully with the hoe. I got the best pipe. She got the best dope. I'm the sixer. What you know about the powder in the blender? Trapper of the year, I'm the motherfucking winner. Baby says she tryna see some money, I'm a sinner. Baby got a good trick, baby he a good tipper. I be in the kitchen tryna whip a benzo. I just might hit it, whip it with the benzo. I just might bust a brick down all sacks. I just might get the road running with the pack. I'm a motherfucking dope boy, I'm a dope boy. Big stumping in my dope boys, I'm a dope boy. Hustling for that dope boy, I'm a dope boy. I'm a motherfucking dope boy, I'm a dope boy. Dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, motherfucking dope boy, dope boy, dope boy.
Glass pop, bubble like jacuzzis. Wake up to a super bad and HunidRack smoothie. 10 to 10 chickens, yeah, I really got that yay. Scoop a 50 packing head south for the play. I be on the E with that 40 light Earl. Off-white drippy like an 80s Jerry curl. Dope boy runners in the dope boy coupe. AMG stamps get blown like a flute. Whole team grinding, what you know about that cream. Went to H-Town and balled out like Kareem. Everybody talking power, so I flex 50. 100 rounds in my foreign, I put that on Pocket Biggie. I'm a
motherfucking dope boy. I'm a dope boy. Big stumping in my dope boys. I'm a dope boy. Hustling for that dope boy. I'm a dope boy. I'm a motherfucking dope boy. I'm a dope boy. Dope boy. Dope boy. Dope boy. Dope boy. Motherfucking dope boy. Dope boy. Dope boy. Dope boy.
Wait. Go ahead. Welcome back. Hot Seat with IC Jonez. I'm in the building, man. You know what it is. I'm your host, IC Jonez, right here on Room Service Radio. Every Thursday and Friday, I'm live 12 to 2 p.m. Yes, sir. And now I got my special guest for the 1 o'clock hour. We got that dope boy, that big bass face. We got that paper boy. HunidRack6 in the building, man.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Bagface. What's happening, man?
Man, it's all good, man. I thank you for having me, man. We in LV, man. We turn this motherfucker up. My nigga.
Yeah, man. So he brought me some gifts, came bearing gifts. Y'all know I'm a paper boy, you know what I'm saying? Had to get it right. So, I met bros at Agenda, man, and we just locked in. I was looking as I was going from booth to booth. If y'all following me, you kind of see that I was interviewing some dope people and going around checking out the clothing and stuff. And I seen dude, and I'm like, man, he look like a rapper. Like, he look like he do something.
Yeah.
I was like, so I waited a minute, and then he about to leave. I'm like, oh, gotta say something now. Bros, you rap?
Yeah.
He like, yo, what's up? I'm like, man, I don't know, you just like a rapper. So I want to lock in, and we locked in instantly. You feel me?
Real recognize real.
Absolutely, bros, and I appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir.
So tell me a little bit about this track we just played, man. This looked like I was in the 80s, baby.
Yeah, man, that was Dope Boy. So really, I'm glad you said that. Like, you felt like you was in the 80s, because that's what I was trying to tap into. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm an 80s baby myself, so I grew up just on all that gangster shit, dope boy shit. So I really wanted to, make that come alive in this track. You know what I'm saying? So from the sample all the way to, the shit we was wearing in the video, shit, it worked out how I wanted it to. The hair, all that. I tried to do my little Jerry curl.
You did it.
Thing,
you did it.
Yeah.
And that is the doom 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 for the love of money.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
you hear me?
That's that actual sample, because I was listening. I'm like, that sound familiar right there.
Yeah.
And all I heard was for the love, standing on the corner straight slanging rocks.
Man, shout out to my producer, Treasy.
Yeah.
Treasy made it. He actually just moved to Vegas, but
Okay.
man, a lot of times, bro, I'll be listening to a song and I'll be like, damn, you know what? I want to remake this motherfucker. So I'll shoot it to him, kick a couple ideas to him, and he'll whip that motherfucker up quick.
Chef
shout
in the
out to
kitchen.
Treasy. Yeah.
Treasy, right?
Yeah, Treasy.
And he moved here?
Yeah, he moved here.
You got to get in the hot seat.
Yeah, we got to bring him in, man.
Get him in the hot seat. Man, so where are you originally hailing from? Where you from?
I'm originally from L.A. I was born in L.A.
Okay.
But I moved to Denver.
Okay.
I moved to Denver when I was real young. I was raised in between Denver and Aurora, Colorado.
Okay.
Aurora, Colorado, we call it ACO.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? For Aurora, Colorado. And yeah, man, that's my stumping grounds. You feel me?
100. How was it for you growing up in there?
Man, it was dope. It was dope. It's a lot different from LA. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot slower than LA.
Okay.
You know, so you ain't got to really like worry about all the shit that you got to trip on in the land, you know.
Okay.
But it's dope though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like a lot of people be like, hey man, y'all be skiing to school and shit. You feel me? It ain't nothing like that. You feel me? Like, it's lovely.
He on the jet ski, the snowmobile, going to school. They say the same thing about Vegas. So y'all stay in hotel casinos? No, we don't stay in hotels.
Yeah.
You feel me? There's an actual living space out here.
Right.
And how did you connect with Vegas?
Man, just the lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Just I always been in and out of LV, you know what I'm saying? It's close to the land, you know, and so, you know, I'm just in and out all the time, you feel me?
Right.
And where I met you at, like you said, I met you at the Agenda show, the Magic show.
Yeah.
I'm real deep into fashion. This is my clothing line right here.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And
Thank you for that, man. The drip.
Man, you looking good, brother. You looking good, brother.
Likewise.
You feel me? But yeah, man. So I came out here for that, just on some fashion shit, and I'm glad I met you, bro.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to you jumping off the porch, how old was you when you jumped off the curb to the street?
Man, it's probably like 13, 12, 13.
Yeah. And is it like your upbringing or mom's was like, boy, what you doing out there? How did that work out for you?
Man, it's just in our blood. You feel me?
Hey.
It's just in our blood.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? No matter how, you can take a nigga out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of nigga, man. You know?
So, okay, 2-parent household?
Yeah.
How was that for you? Moms and pops both there?
Yeah, it was, you know, it was rough, just like any nigga from the hood, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, everybody go through their own problems, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, you know, it was rough. It was sticky at times, but shout out to my parents, you know what I'm saying? My pops, he, you know, really kept the family together and showed me how a man's supposed to operate, you know what I'm saying, in times of, you know, distress, you feel me? So,
Got you.
Yeah.
And that's still with you today?
Yes, sir.
What about moms? What moms put in you?
Man, moms kind of gave me tough love, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Moms gave me tough love, you feel me? But
because you're a boy?
Right, you know, so when I was younger, you know, I'm like, damn, you know, but as I got older, I respect her for it. I love her for it because I wouldn't be the nigga that I am today without that tough love, you know?
Right on.
So it's all love. I used to hold something against her back in the day, but you know, now it's a little different. You know, now that I'm grown, I got kids of my own. Yeah. You know?
How many kids you got?
I got 3.
3 kids. Now, we played, what's the song you just dropped earlier? Talk My Ish.
Talk My Shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
That thing got 28K in a week.
Yeah.
Hey, look at the smile. How you feeling about that, man?
Man, I just, shout out to my supporters, man. Like, I was just talking about this the other day on my Instagram, like, it's a difference between fans and supporters. A lot of fans, you know, they really be haters on the low. You feel me? They coming to check you out. They give you a lot of views and shit. You feel me? But they ain't supporters though, you know?
Yeah.
So I just lately I've been stressing the fact that, you know, I really love my supporters, bruh, and you know, the team I got around me because y'all keeping me going. You know what I'm saying? So,
yes, sir.
Man, shout out to my supporters. I can't take no credit on that.
Man, that's real, bro.
Yeah.
And the last song, the next song we about to play. Okay, so the last song was on BET Jams.
Dope Boy was on BET Jams last year, yo.
Last year, BET Jams. How you feel about that, man? We grew up on that, man.
Right. It was dope, bro. Like you said, we grew up on it. That was like a dream for me since I was yay high, you know. So it was crazy. I had just came back from Tampa. I did a show with 42 Doug, and Soon as me and my team walked into the house, the motherfucker came on the big screen, you feel me? So it was just crazy, like, it was crazy to see it, yeah, for sure.
And you just got off the stage with 42 Dugg.
Yup. In the middle of Corona, too. We still mobbing in the middle of Corona. Yup, straight up.
And then the next track, tell me about that. You said, where was this coming from? You did what? You did a verse?
Oh, Bag Face.
Bag Face.
So, the 85 South show, you know, DC Young Fly, Carlos Miller.
85 South.
Yeah, and Chico Bean. Mm-hmm. They came to Denver for their comedy special. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I'm sitting in the front with my two little sisters and shit. And, you know, they came and hollered at me. They was, you know, trying to fuck with me. Mm-hmm. They tried to do a little dozen on me, but it wasn't working. You feel me? I'm too fly of a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And, but they ended up, DC, like, y'all know who HunidRack6 is? The whole crowd go crazy. They're like, yeah, you feel me? They like call him on stage. So Nick called me on stage, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn. I'm thinking about what verse I'm finna spit. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up spitting the verse to that song. It's called Bag Face.
Bag Face. Yep. All right, let's get into Bag Face, y'all. Go ahead, introduce it, man.
Hey, man, I'm HunidRack6. This is Bag Face off of my first album entitled Bag Face. Fuck with it.
Let's go.
What's happening?
I've been on the road with a bag face. In the kitchen cooking O's with a bag face. Pimpin', I be sending hoes for the bag face. At a fast rate, we can have a cash race. Big bag face, big bag face, big bag face. 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 Hey, it's a cash race, it's a cash race. Mr. Bagface, Mr. Bagface. I'm in the mirror doing what the dash say. Cause everything I gotta do the fast way. I got the bag, niggas got that mad face. Like nigga, all I did was pass on the play. Heavy gas, we don't mash on the brakes. I hit the jeweler with the bag on my face. Ice, dance in they face. Ice, dance in they face.
I like that.
Nice bands in the bank. If the price right, I'ma make a play. On the road with a bag face. Kitchen cooking O's with a bag face. And I be sending hoes for the bag face. At a fast rate, we can have a cash race. Big bag face, big bag face, big bag face. 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 I be on the road playing with them lows. I had to graduate from playing with them O's. 100 Benz get money, I suppose. Cause I got it on my own and out the mud, now I'm on. 30 off of these, 40 off of those. 30 off of them, that's 100 more. 20 off the hoe, blow that on some clothes. Where the cameras at, I'm ready for the pros. Everywhere I go, I'm riding with them poles. But we ain't finna do no fishing in this hoe. I'm pimping in this hoe, I'm glistening in this hoe. I'm winning, choose up on this ism in this hoe. Been on the road with a bag face. Kitchen cooking O's with a bag face. Pimpin', I be sending hoes for the bag face. At a fast rate, we can have a cash race. Big bag face, big bag face, big bag face. Big bag face, big bag face. Big bag face, big bag face. Big bag face, big bag face.
Yeah, man. I see with IC Jonez. We got HunidRack6 in the building.
Yes, sir. What's happening?
Big
Rack
bag face, man. Yeah, we back. We live. Look at that. Yeah, man. So you said that was your first album.
That was my first album, yeah.
Man. So now how many you got now?
I just got one.
Word?
I just got one. I dropped a EP maybe like 8 years ago. I was going by the name of G6.
Okay.
But you know, just for like search engine optimization,
yes, sir.
You know, all that type of shit, man. It wasn't a good name for me, and I was kind of in a situation under that name.
Yeah.
So I was able to switch my name up and get up out of all of that.
Get up out of there.
Yeah.
Man, so the grind is real. Tell me about Paperboy Clothing, man. What's up? Is it a different name or is this the brand?
No, this is the brand.
Okay.
This is the brand, Paperboy Organic Threads.
Okay.
Is the official name. I've been designing this shit. I've been designing since I was 11, 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? Drawing mock-ups and all that.
Yeah.
But I really got it off of the ground. I say maybe like 5 years ago.
Okay.
I got my first little sample. Last year I really just turned up on it, got it in the malls out in my city, and you know what I'm saying, made a nice bag off of it. Shout out to everybody that fuck with the Paperboy. You can always go to paperboyworldwide.com and purchase you some shit. I appreciate everybody fucking with it.
That's dope, man. What's one of the like craziest things you've had to endure and go through to make it to where you at today?
Man, I've been through a lot, bro. But I say just like health problems, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I just being a young wild nigga, I just wasn't really focused on my health like that. I'm, you know, popping all type of things and you know, sipping drink, just doing all the shit, and I started to develop health problems. You feel me? So and then I, you know, just like going through like a little depressing time in my life. I got kind of hooked to bars, to Xanny bars. Yeah. So you know what I did to get through that, I went vegan. You know what I'm saying? I, you know, started taking sea moss and you know, black seed oil, just all type of holistic shit. You know what I'm saying? Like tapping into our roots, like where we come from. And shit, that helped me get through everything. And you know what I'm saying? I thank God for helping me to get through that shit.
Wow. That's crazy. So my brand is called But God Situations, right?
Okay.
So that's the situations that nobody but God can get you out of.
Right. I like that.
For sure. That's supernatural. So you got any but God situations you could talk about?
But God situations.
You was like, damn.
Yeah, I mean,
that was God, bro.
I got a lot of those, bro. I really do. I got a lot of those, you know what I'm saying? Just I go like way back when I was a teenager. We was probably like 16, 17. And me and my niggas, we was always real wild niggas, you know what I'm saying, where we come from. And one of my partners, we in a trap, we chilling. It's probably like 04 or something. Yeah. We in a trap chilling. One of the homies at the time, he come in the house, he come running in the house, breathing hard and shit. He like nigga, these niggas just jumped me. You feel me? These niggas jumped me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Pack all the shit up, let's slide. You feel me? So we young niggas, you know what I'm saying? We ain't really got too many poles like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was probably like 3 of us that had poles. And no, 2 of us had poles. And you know, the rest of us, we grabbing like bats and
kitchen knives.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever we could find, right?
Yeah.
And everybody in my city, they know the area. It was like Colfax in Boston where we had to slide to. Yeah. So you know, we go slide up on the crib. We outside. Niggas ain't coming outside. So we get to banging on the windows, doors at the house, and you know what I'm saying? I had a van at the time. You feel me? They call it, you know, it's like the hood van. You know what I mean? We be piled up in that motherfucker. And we hopped out the van, we banging on the house. Next thing you know, a couple of these, they older niggas, you know what I'm saying? They old gangster niggas. They come out, big pose, you feel me? So, you know, the niggas that had the pose, I don't know what the fuck happened, you feel me? But whatever. I dart back to the van. My motherfucking van ain't starting.
Oh.
So I'm like,
it's like a movie.
Nigga, I'm trying to start the van. The nigga run. He must have, it was just by God's grace, bro. He must have just been like, oh, he a little nigga, you feel me? Yeah. Because he could have blew me, you know what I'm saying? And so the van start up. I zoomed through the alley. It's a street, 16th right there. I zoomed through 16th. I thought about stopping. I'm like, damn, this nigga finna blow me in the back. You feel? I gotta get the fuck away. So, you know what I'm saying? I ended up almost getting clipped. I almost got clipped by a car just zooming through. And, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that was just one of them. That was one of them. There's a lot of them I can't really talk about.
Nah, I got you. And I got one of those too. You know, we fighting Hispanics, Mexicans, man, and Next thing you know, they get the blowing.
Right.
You feel me? This ain't fighting no more. You feel me? Bullets whizzing past my ear, bro. Even if you jumping over the fence, you could have got hit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, bro, that's crazy. And that ain't the only time. You feel me?
Right.
They didn't blue, and I'm thankful.
Yeah.
That's a bug guy situation. That's my whole brand. It's based on that because every day is a bug guy situation just to wake up.
Right. I like that, bro.
Right on, man. So, boom. Tell me about your camp. You got a camp? You got a team?
I do. So I got my producer, Treasy. Treasy made it so I could find him anywhere. I also got my own videography team. It's Forever the Goats.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's my squad too. My little sister, Nay Renee, you was actually asking about her a little earlier.
Yes.
Nay Renee, she just started rapping a few years ago. She dope. You know
she dope.
Making a lot of noise, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. That's us right now, you feel me?
So you had a feature on Dope Boy. Who was that?
That's my nigga. Shout out to Tanner 10 Birds. He like
10 Birds.
Yeah, so I'm from Aurora.
Yeah.
He from the east side of Denver.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Which is like, if you familiar with like LA and Inglewood, it's like the same type of shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's like it's LA, you know what I'm saying? But, we are our own city though.
Right.
And but he just like they call us the Trap Twins, you know what I'm saying? And that ain't like no self-appointed name, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
they call us the
Trap.
Trap.
Like motherfuckers just started calling us that.
Yeah.
And then, I be out, motherfuckers would call me him. I'm pretty sure he go through the same shit too.
Okay.
But yeah, man, we just, two reputable niggas from two different sides of the city.
That came together.
And we came together on that when I was like, man, when I whipped it up, I'm like thinking who would be a perfect nigga to get on here from my city. And at the time it was a lot of niggas hating on bruh, you know what I'm saying? He get a lot of hate, you know what I'm saying? And just like me, you feel me? Money getting niggas that just come with the territory.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm like, man, let me throw bruh on this motherfucker. You went crazy on
it. You
went crazy on it, yo.
How long have you been tall? How tall are you?
I'm 6'5".
6'5".
Yeah.
All your life, or did you have a sprout as a teenager?
I had a couple sprouts, but I had a big sprout in like middle school. That's when I touched over 6 foot.
Middle school.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Mm-hmm. So did you go through things like they say growing pains? Did you feel any pain growing that tall?
Yeah, for sure. I got like a lot of tall niggas go through this shit. It's called like Oscar Slaughter disease or some shit. So basically it's like your knee, the bone from your waist to your knee, it grows longer than it's supposed to grow. You know what I'm saying? So
you felt that stretch, that pain type stuff.
It's like a little bump. I still got the motherfucker, but it's like a little bump on the front of your kneecap. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
My tall niggas know what I'm talking about.
They do. They do. So did you ever have hoop dreams?
Yeah, for sure. I hooped in high school. I hooped since I was in the 5th grade, from 5th grade to high school.
Yeah. So when did the rapper come in?
So I wrote my first verse. In high school, we had my two of my partners. They was already rapping.
Okay.
My nigga L Keys and another nigga I ain't really cool with him no more.
Okay.
But they was already rapping. Me and my other partner, GP, he tell them like, I bet you me and Sis could write harder verses than y'all two. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, fuck it. I listen to a lot of shit. I always did poetry. I won like a poetry contest.
Word.
In the 5th grade.
Okay.
It was like a Father's Day poem.
Okay.
You feel me? And so I was already into just rhyming and all the shit, similes and all that. You feel me? So I was like, fuck it. I went home, nigga, wrote some gas, came back. I didn't know how niggas was gonna take it because I sound different than everybody else, you know? So everybody went crazy, you know what I'm saying? And from then on, I just kind of kept writing shit, every now and then.
Okay.
And then I got in my 20s, I started really like getting a little bit more serious into it.
Taking it to that next level.
Yup.
When did you figure out, you know what, I ain't trying to like get signed or I ain't trying to do all that? When did that independence come in?
Honestly, like the whole time I've been into music, No, I ain't gonna say that. No, I ain't gonna say that. Every nigga that's into music, I would say from my generation had like a idea that they was gonna get signed. Some miracle, a motherfucker gonna come across your page or come bump into a nigga and he gonna sign you. You know, but I always been a nigga that invested into myself though. You know, so I never looked for no handouts, no shit like that. So. It was very quick that I learned that, you know what I'm saying? Like we gonna rock this independent shit, you know, and yeah.
You got a label name?
Yeah, Fast Mafia.
Fast Mafia.
Yeah, Fast. It's Fast with 2 S's and 2 T's.
Oh.
It's an acronym for feeding a strong soul through truth.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just being genuine, being a genuine person, a genuine soul, and keeping it 100, you know what I'm saying? No matter what.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts, man.
Yep.
I like it. We got HunidRack6 in the building, man.
My nigga.
You told him paperboyworldwide.com.
Paperboyworldwide.com.
That's how they get the merch.
That's how you get the merch.
And then HunidRack6 is one word.
Yeah.
You can follow him on Instagram.
It's one word and it's only one N.
One N. You feel
A lot of
me?
motherfuckers be wanting to put that 2 N's in there.
Correct. And then your music streaming everywhere, obviously.
Everywhere, yeah.
So I'm gonna tell y'all, like, I really rock with his style and like his progression and what he's doing in the music. Like he has a content type of style where like he big, he like do it big. You know what I mean? Like that's what I seen when I'm listening to me. I'm like, this is the character he's bringing me. You feel me? Like, and then you speak on the 100 racks and have you ever kind of hunted with your hand? And when I touch 250, ain't cooking again. Like,
you can tell I really been in this shit.
Right. You feel me? Yeah. So I'm like, dude, if I can, I'm gonna get him in the position to be in the hot seat. So I didn't know you were in Vegas. You feel me?
Yeah.
Listen, y'all, I asked him today at like 11:30 if he can come through. In Bros Cave.
My nigga, you feel me?
Yeah,
like I said, real recognize real, my nigga. So, you know, I wasn't really on shit for the first half of the day. So I'm like, shit, I'll come pull up. You know what I'm saying? Show Vegas some love. I appreciate the love y'all giving me.
Absolutely. And like I say, he came bearing gifts. This is one of the shirts here. That's the Paper Boy. You feel me? I gave my engineer the black and white one like this, the Paper Boy. You feel me? And then I gave Deacon T the white one with the blue like this one. You feel me? Bros, I ain't had nobody come with 4. And like, I mean, I just got something for everybody. Like, everybody always bring me something, but like, you really changed the game on that. So I need y'all to start bearing gifts. Nah.
You got to, man. You gotta show the radio love, man.
Y'all gonna be hearing Talk My Ish. I say Talk My Ish, but I'm say it. What is it called?
Talk My Shit.
Okay, there
Talk
you
my
go.
Shit.
By HunidRack6. Y'all gonna hear that for the rest of the month. You feel me? He on the playlist. The video will be there. I need the audio too.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But you're gonna see that again all this month. For the next 4 weeks, you're gonna see that. You feel me? Plus, y'all heard all the songs I got. You know, it's something brewing around here, man. I love what we got going on. And again, you don't have to be from Vegas for me to play your music. You feel me? You rock with Vegas, we're gonna play it. And that's what it's about. You know what I mean? Is there anything that you want to tell the people? Is there any words of wisdom? Is there anything that you want to give them or leave them with today?
Man, just stay on your grizzly, my nigga. It's gonna be, you know, I've been going through like a little transition in my life where, you know what I'm saying, a lot of motherfuckers that I thought had my back on shit, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of coming to the foreground that niggas been boosty the whole time, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, just stay on your 10, my nigga. Know that everybody gonna go through shit. You know what I'm saying? Focus on, you know, your dreams and what you trying to do with your life. You know what I'm saying? In this era, you know what I'm saying, a lot of motherfuckers get caught up in this social media shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, they let, you know, you can get caught up in it and it'll throw you off of your rocker. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
Yeah, you know, I kind of found myself in a little position like that where I'm like, you know what, I'm too in tune with this social media shit. I'm comparing myself to other motherfuckers, and I'm like, oh man, I want these millions right now. I gotta wait. You feel me? Like, you know, and you know, dealing with just hate. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers hating. You know what I'm saying? Which kind, you know, everybody go through that from your town. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, just, you know, you got to push that shit to the side, my nigga, and grind it out. You know what I'm saying? Stay on your grizzly, my nigga, and everything gonna come to you that's supposed to come to you.
Yeah, man.
You know?
And you have a strong team around you.
Yes, sir.
How did that happen? Like, is it people you grew up with or people you just end up being with?
Nah, man, that's really crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been having this brand since I was like 21 years old, Fast Mafia. Okay. And you know, at first it was a lot of people that was not even a lot, it was people that was around me. You know what I'm saying? That I, you know, kind of was in the trenches with and grew up with. And then, you know, just egos come into play, you know, just, you know, niggas don't want to, I think niggas be feeling like they like under a nigga or they answering to it. I don't know what niggas be thinking, bro, but, you know, everybody kind of drifted away, and for a long time, Fast Mafia was just me. You know what I'm saying? Wow. And I ended up, you know, just people, that's why I say you just stay down for your 10. You know what I'm saying? You stay down on your 10, and God gonna bring everybody around you that's supposed to be around you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, God developed my team, bro. Wow. You know what I'm saying? God developed my team. It just kind of came together like that. I got niggas in Miami. I got niggas out here. I got niggas in LA and in Arizona. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and Colorado.
Yeah, of course.
But you never quit though.
Yeah, you can't.
Even when Fast Mafia was solo.
Yeah, straight up.
That's what makes people stick to it.
What's funny is, like, a lot of motherfuckers probably don't even know that Fast Mafia was me, just me alone for a long time. Motherfuckers probably think I had a whole squad behind me, you feel me? Because I really put in work like that. You know what I'm saying? I do my research. I campaign. I'm a real nigga, so whatever city I touch in, you know, real niggas is going to fuck with me, you know? Sir. So,
yes, sir.
You know, a lot of people probably didn't know that till I just said that.
Facts. You know? And that's just the reality, man. And when you move like that, it is bigger than you, regardless. Even though you solo, it's still bigger than you. Right. The name precedes you. You know, the label will precede you. Yep. The Paperboy brand will precede you. You know what I'm saying? So it's always going to be bigger than just that one person that's carrying the whole thing on his back. Yeah, plus, it's your dream. You know what I mean? So when other people believe in it, because you can convey that message correctly of what that means, bro, they're going to rock with it.
Straight up. And it's also about what you do it for. I know we got to get out of here. But yeah, it's about what you do it for too. It's the reason why you do shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing it out of jealousy and you know, just straight competitiveness, you just want to be better than the next nigga, it ain't gonna come to you. Yeah, you gotta do this shit because you love it and with purpose. Right. You know what I'm saying? In anything you do. Right.
You know? Nah, that's a fact, man. So you said Backface was one of your favorite songs.
Yeah, straight
up.
Why? It was just like my comeback. My comeback, you know, into, you know, reinventing myself. And yeah, you know, I really, that was the first song that I sat down and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a song that I like. Okay. You know, prior to that, I would try to make music that other people would like. I sit down and I'd be like, you know what, I'm gonna make this for the niggas in the hood. Yeah. I'm gonna make this for the niggas in LA. I'm gonna make this one for the Atlanta niggas. And but nah, you know, you gotta really tap into yourself and make music that you want to hear. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. When you got the title Paperboy, what made you pick this? The words Paperboy? Because instantly now these days, I think money. Right. Not the dude on the bike throwing out the paper. But after I thought about it, it's like, wait a minute, that's the Paperboy. So what made you come up with those two words and make a brand out of it?
So, this how it came about. I always, if you know me, I always been a money getting nigga. Like I'm thinking about money right now.
This second.
You know what I'm saying? So, I was trying to come up with something that would be related to money. But at the same time, I wanted something that I could, you know, push to the suburban community too. You know what I'm saying? I want the little white kids in California to be rocking this shit. And so, you know, initially what it started out to be was a skateboarding and BMX brand. Right. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I try to model it after Undefeated, you know, brands like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that was my initial idea for it. But just, I just started making shit that I want to wear, shit that I think, shit that I will wear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm doing now, I got a SB and a BMX collection that I'm designing right now.
Okay.
So I'm still, gonna push that to the people I wanted to push it to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I got, the streetwear also.
Right on, man. Right on. Man, I appreciate you, bros. Y'all locked and tuned into Hot Seat with IC Jonez. Make sure y'all get with this main HunidRack6. Follow him everywhere. Make sure you stream that music. And man, we on Room Service Radio. I'm about to get into Bobby Gunn's Press Record, and then we're gonna play who I got on here. I got Reek and Joe, Growing Pains, and then we're just gonna ride out with the music. You feel me? God bless y'all. Love y'all.
Hey, hold on. Before we get up out of here,
go ahead.
Y'all make sure y'all tap into my new single, Talk My Shit.
Yeah.
Y'all spell my name HunidRack6. I'm on all platforms. Y'all mac into the new video. Fuck with it.
Yeah. Like I say, it's going to be on my show, but go stream it yourself when you're not watching my show. You dig?
Yes, sir.
And that album, what's the album called?
Bagface.
There you go. And it's a song called Bagface.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's go, y'all. God bless y'all. Love y'all. I'll see y'all next week on Hot Seat with IC Jonez, Room Service Radio. Let's go.
La 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 la. Yeah, come on, guns. Give me the mic, press record, and get out the way. I am the best, and there's nothing nobody can say. Give me the mic, press record, and get out the way. I am the best, and there's nothing nobody can say. It's nothing nobody can say. It's nothing nobody can say. Say. There's nothing nobody can say. There's nothing nobody can say. Say. I'm better than the rest of these dudes, just leave my mic alone. Harmonize all over the beat so you can sing along. While you ain't rapping like usual, y'all was sleeping on me. Yes, they was. I'll switch my style, wake up the sleepers with versatility. I'll put my mind to it, it's a possibility. You better than me, what's the probability? It's my spot, I'm here to stay, my name is Bobby G. Your song cool, but the beat is really dope to me. You ain't talking about nothing, I hear the same thing. So you should give me the mic, why kill your self-esteem? You can do better, pimpin', draw up a different scheme. Microphone king and I reign supreme. All these other rappers suck, team AOB. Sorry if I'm rude, was I too extreme? Nope. I tell it like it is, no apology. Give me the mic, press record, and get out the way. I am the best, and there's nothing nobody can say. Give me the mic, press record, and get out the way. I am the best, and there's nothing nobody can say. It's nothing nobody can say. It's nothing nobody can say. Say. There's nothing nobody can say. There's nothing nobody can say. Say. Look, I'm talking to the world, I'm preeminent. So what you saying on the mic is irrelevant. But they looking over shit like when 50 snitch. Shouts out to Irv Gotti for exposing shit. I'm just speaking on the facts, y'all ignoring it. I wish I would've known it was money over real shit. Hypocrites, counterfeit, and hella fake. I'm pointing at you niggas laughing in your face. Daring you to play, I hope you test your faith. And it can really happen to you, ain't no copy paste. Running smooth past these rappers at a slower pace. Give me the mic, press record, should I reiterate? Bobby Guns on the mic and it's a cold case. Ain't nobody else better, I'm standing in my place. I give a fuck if you niggas feeling some type of way. It's still tricking if you got it and that's every day. Give me the mic, press record and get out the way. I am the best, and there's nothing nobody can say. Give me the mic, press record and get out the way. I am the best, and there's nothing nobody can say. It's nothing nobody can say. It's nothing nobody can say. Say. There's nothing nobody can say. There's nothing nobody can say. Say. Give me the mic.
Joe, how you doing, man? We miss you today in service. Powerful word today, man. What you up to? Look, man, we need to see you in the house of God. Yeah.
I told God take the pain away. He told me he ain't finished trying to operate. Told him he might help me bear the pain. He said he almost done, he about to make a way.
I told God take the pain away. He told me he ain't finished trying to operate. Told him he my hero, help me bear the pain. He said he almost done, he about to make a way. I told God take away the pain. I pray to God no more foggy days. I pray to God take away the rain. He said he almost done, he about to make a way. That's what we call Jesus. That's the major believing. When you experience it for yourself, we can then start preaching. These are words to speak to myself when I'm feeling beneath. See how many times I done backslid, you go ask for the leech. I'm sick and tired, being sick and tired. These I can't control, get me really fired. Like a dungeon dragon with a flame pack and a rust pack with a backwood and a sack good every time, G. Take my family in my time tree, yeah, but here filled with an iron bee and it sharpened well like a crown piece. See, molding us like a crown piece. That's my guy, he'll come and find you in your darkest place to remind you. Someone got it way worse than I will. Life's a trip, but she's so mindful. Lesson learns and a page turn in a book of life that's like yours, and I just yearn to help you do better life. I told God take the pain away. He told me he ain't finished trying to operate. Told him he my hero, help me bear the pain. He said he almost done, he about to make a way. I told God take away the pain. I pray to God no more foggy days. I pray to God take away the rain. He said he almost done, he about to make a way. Even when I fall short, he always picking me up in that new Tesla truck, giving me juice, charging me up. He's my plug, he's my source. I don't really need the 5 mic. I just really need to rhyme tight and show you the Lord and all of his might. Haters grab some pom-poms, we gon' pray for them on sight. You know how it go when I'm on the road, I'm always showing love, that's right. I pray for my haters almost every day now. My neighbor is my brother from another set now. If you try and cross me, he gon' strike you dead down. It's time to be fooled by our faith saved. See, it's lessons learned and a page turned in a book of life. This is like yours, and I just yearn to help you do better life. God, I told God take the pain away. He told me he ain't finished trying to operate. Told him he my hero, help me bear the pain. He said he almost done, he about to make a way. I told God take away the pain. I pray to God no more foggy days. I pray to God take away the rain. He said he almost done, he about to make a way.
Even when I fall short, he always pick me up in that new Tesla truck, giving me juice, charge me up. He's my plug, he's my source, always keep me on course. Yeah,
I told God take the pain away. He told me he ain't finished trying to operate. Told him he my hero, help me bear the pain. He said he almost done, he about to make a way. I told God take away the pain. I pray to God no more foggy days. I pray to God take away the
word that's going forth for his people. He said he's raising up a remnant of people. I want you to be a part of it, man. You're the light of the world. You're the salt of the earth. You're gifted. The Bible says every good and perfect gift comes from above. You're gifted and you're talented, man. So you got to be in the house of God. Don't miss the word that's coming forth. It's coming. It's so powerful every Sunday. You don't want to miss not one Sunday.
My field's black hockey, I'm riding Kawasaki. Get your game up, cause you know I'm hard to copy. Eat your whole team like beef, y'all sloppy. Like they energizer, keep going, can't stop me. Out of town chicks always call you boy Poppy. I be the tour guide, please haters don't knock me. Sipping on that drink and I'm way past 60. On the highway you might catch a boy drifting. Hit the strip club, hoes know I'm not tipping. Bounce I'm not tripping cause the bottle still tipping. Spit a lung at her and she turned into a flipper. Got me rock hard underneath my pants zipper. Fine as hell but I'm a G, I had to dismiss her. Got my money baby, you can choose with a player. No handcuffs cause I live it real major. Mind on my money, got no time for you haters. I'ma tell you like a nigga told me. Fuck haters, young nigga get cheese. If it wasn't for the things he told me, I'd probably be another victim of the street. I'ma tell you like a nigga told me. Fuck hoes, young nigga get cheese. If it wasn't for the things he told me, I'd probably be another victim of the street. I'ma tell you like a nigga told me. Fuck that, young nigga get cheese. If it wasn't for the things he told me, I'd probably be another victim of the street. 10 years old when I first learned to hustle, the hood laced me up so I knew I couldn't fumble. Tossed me the heat just in case I had to rumble. Haters mad at me cause your boy never humble. Now I'm a leader and I choose not to follow. Still roll through the hood and piece up on the bottle. Don't get it twisted cause I'm letting off them hollows. Kept me club hopping and I keep a bad model. In a fast lane still dipping full throttle. Fuck the police, still be a nigga model. Leaning out the window going hype like the baby. Got a game plan so I brought it to the table. Nut West Nation be the hand that rocks the cradle. Bars come lethal so my street game is fatal. Rappers nowadays sweet and sticky like maple. What's the new dance move? Please don't make me hate you. Yeah, I'ma tell you like a nigga told me. Fuck haters, young nigga get cheese. If it wasn't for the things he told me, I'd probably be another victim of the street. I'ma tell you like a nigga told me. Fuck hoes, young nigga get cheese. If it wasn't for the things he told me, I'd probably be another victim of the street. I'ma tell you like a nigga told me. Fuck that, young nigga get cheese. If it wasn't for the things he told me, I'd probably be another victim of the street.
Yes, sir. Oh boy. Oh boy, yes, sir. I am what it is. This is what it do, man. Yeah. Stizzy on me full of Skywalker. Got a baddie on me like a smooth talker. She a moonwalker, yeah, she counted up. Big bags, no Santa Claus. She make shit shake like a red nose. No Gemini, she keep the sage on her. Back it up and then she hold it down. Inhale, then I hold that shit for a little while before I blow it out. Dougie on it like I'm him, man. Getting to it, I ain't playing around. Stack it up, no flapjacks, just some dead prezzies I've been hoarding up. Got them hostage, man, doing formula. Meditate, smoking broccoli. Hemp leaves filled with Mary Jane. Cloud 1000 talking astral planet. Gucci Mane by the sin on them, talking Kush fragrance. You can smell it, baby. Taste it almost if you close
roll up that dank, roll up that dank. Stanky dank, stanky dank. Roll up that dank, roll up that dank. Stanky dank, stanky dank. Roll up that dank, roll it. Roll up that dank. Stanky dank, stanky dank. Roll up that dank, stanky dank. This gon' stick like pain. Open up that jar, I think I feel faint. It's a breeze like saying, is you is or you ain't. I think I'm a fiend, but I ain't gon' change. Where's my fire extinguisher? Cause this ogre flame. I think I can't be with her, I can't remember her name. Plus she don't smoke weed, plus she ain't at peace. Plus when she be poppin', she be hesitating, freeze. Think be louder than car alarm. Size of infant baby arms. Would've got seeds, he started a farm. Talking to the bush got me feeling real warm. Daddy used to grow it in between the corn. Stanky dank come in colors that's foreign. I'm just tryna hop back this DeLorean. Travel to the past cause the future. Roll up that dank, roll up that dank. Stanky dank,